Governor Tom Wolf is calling for a third time to legalize recreational marijuana use, insisting it will help alleviate some of the pressure the pandemic is putting on his state. Joining me live is the Chief of Staff and Senior Policy Advisor for Smart Approaches to Marijuana, Luke Niforatos. Luke, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Hey, good morning, Jillian. Thank you for having me.
Good morning, of course. So what do you think about this idea?
You know, I just think it's a little ridiculous, to be honest with you. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and Governor Tom Wolf has spent 3 consecutive press conferences talking about people smoking weed during an illness that's supposed to affect your lungs. But let's just get the facts straight here. If you look at all the states that have legalized marijuana, and I'm living in Colorado, which is one of them, they're over $71 billion in the red right now in their state budgets. And if you were to ask former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper, who's a Democrat who's running for Senate right now, he'd tell you, and he said this many times, the marijuana tax revenue is a drop in the bucket. I mean, we're getting less than 0.9% of our state budget in marijuana tax revenue. So this has not been the boon for any state that's tried this. So I think, we have to kind of look at the facts and say, you know what, this really isn't going to be a big boost for state coffers.
Let's take a look at this tweet from Governor Wolf. This was from October 13th on Tuesday, and this says, quote, in addition to providing a boost to our economy, legalizing adult use marijuana would help us restore justice to those whose lives have been ruined by marijuana criminalization. Does he have a point where that is concerned?
You know, legalization is really about making money for a small number of very rich people already. I mean, the people who are pushing this right now are really Altria, Philip Morris, the big tobacco industry. They own a large portion of this marijuana industry now, and they've supercharged weed, made it much more addictive, and they're targeting our youth by making this marijuana products like candies and gummies and ice creams, et cetera. So, it's not about social justice at all. We could have that conversation, and you look at, should we throw people in prison for having a joint in their pocket? No. We can look at decriminalization options there, but when you talk about full legalization, it's not been the revenue generator that people say it is. No state is making more than 1% of their state budget on this. And B, really, there's nobody that's making much money on this, as far as the little guys go. The people who are making all the money are the Altria, Philip Morrises of the world and big alcohol and big pharma, who have all put billions of dollars into this industry, and they just want to get more people addicted to this drug. They're not interested in helping the states out.
So we've got about 20 seconds left, but we had a map up there, those 11 states that have legalized recreational marijuana. Of them, do you know any states where this is working, where it is a positive outcome for the people in the states?
I really wish so, but we've seen so many huge increases in marijuana-impaired driving deaths on the road. Youth use of marijuana is skyrocketing in all of those 11 states. I should know. I'm a father of soon-to-be 2 kids, which I'm very excited for here in Colorado. And we're just seeing that the impact on our youth has been horrible. The impact on the roads has been horrible. And the tax revenues have been a drop in the bucket. We're losing money on these experiments so far in these states. So Governor Wolf needs to focus on opening up the actual businesses in his state right now and stop trying to line the pockets of big tobacco, alcohol, and pharma.
All right, Luke, thank you very much for your time, your insight. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good day. Todd.